Hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIII-2 with me, TheDamonForever, and today we start chapter 4, and that takes place in Academia 400 AF.
The Academy is the de facto government. Their crowning achievement is Academia, a magnificent city which surpasses any that existed on Cocoon under the fal'Cie hegemony. The man that laid the foundations for the project was XIII-2, the leader of the Academy in its formative years. Science has progressed to the stage where mankind is able to build its own artificial fal'Cie. Powered by this proto-fal'Cie, human society flourishes like never before.
And that's a brief intro into Academia 400 AF. And this stage is a bit of an annoying stage, and you'll see why.
The power to alter destiny. Such an ability may, if one was not careful, change a person's fate for the worse. Such power was never meant for mortal man. There are none who possess the wisdom to wield it. Sarah, you must seek out your own answers as you waver at the edge of despair.
Wow. How do you build something like this?
A little bit at a time, I guess. It probably took a lot of people working together over decades, maybe even centuries, to make this city what it is now.
They had a vision for the future, and it grew from there, huh? You know what, Sarah? I used to think the only way to make a better future was to change something right away, in the here and now. But creating something for people to build on? That's not a bad idea. Right? Even if it can't be completed in one lifetime, it's still worth starting. If you believe that someone in the next generation will take up the same ideal, then the dream lives on.
That sounds like Hope's way.
I wish she could have seen it.
You mean? She's very special to you, isn't she?
She was, but I couldn't protect her. Oh. Huh?
So some random stuff starts happening, and what looked like a beautiful city to start exploring and get right into it, you know, and enjoy some RPG elements becomes a fight fest where every few steps and every few seconds there's a fight. So basically that's how this area goes. What's basically happened is that something's recognized us as a threat, and it's changed everything around it into a LaCie. So you can imagine it's a fal'Cie that's doing it, and all these people have turned into LaCie to kill us. Now I don't exactly have the best setup here to deal with these guys, and I've also leveled my characters up a bit between this episode and the last episode. So I didn't showcase all that because that would just be me running around, and it would take up a lot of time as well. So hopefully you don't mind that, and we can continue on with this fight. And like I said, I did. The other thing is that I didn't know what to do here. I thought like we had to fight all these LaCie in a given amount of time, and after a certain time things would get better. As you can see, we can actually run up the path on the left there just now because it was pointing downwards. And I'll show a few fights here and there, but for the most part I'll skip a lot of them as well because there are quite a few of them. Now I've made a bit more of an attacking paradigm to start with, and well, we get the job done. So not only am I somewhat strong for this level, I'll be fighting a hell of a lot of battles because like I said, there are a lot of battles, and I'll be gaining more experience because of that as well. Now what I was doing there beforehand was I thought like I needed to protect the people who were lying down, so I thought I would just stay there, but apparently not. Again, I didn't know what to do. So for the first few, I don't know, minutes of me actually in the game, I didn't know what to do. I skipped a bit here and there because I skipped the fights. In a bit, you'll see. And so yeah, like I said, that path, it doesn't look like you could go that way because it was pointing downwards. I was just assuming, but it looked that way. There's another one on the left, if you saw just now. And the best thing to deal with this is to get a preemptive strike so that you can practically stagger all of them, and you get haste as well, which is good. I don't think I really need a medic, which is why I think after this battle, after 1 or 2 more battles, I change my paradigms again, and then I'll show this one for you to see what I use, and let's customize and make one where, yeah, I'm just changing it around a bit because, well, you only have 6 slots and you want to make the most of it. Quite a bit of that is depending on what you're facing at that point in time, so I don't think I need a synergist in the upcoming battles. And we go out with a stronger paradigm. So again, no idea what we're going to face here. We've got more Lassie here, and again I thought, well, I didn't come this way. I went the other way first, I came this way second. So I thought maybe I had to fight these guys. I skipped that battle, and this is the first time I try to go up here. You can. I try to punch this thing, examine it, but nothing happens. But it's actually because I was in a fight. There was a monster nearby. That didn't trigger in my head in the first place. So I skipped there a bit, and I actually come back here when I finally realized that, hey, maybe I can examine this when there are no monsters around.
Things are going our way, Kubo.
Indeed, and so that's what we had to do. And actually I skipped, I think 2 or 3 more battles there just now. And again, I don't know where to go. Luckily I came this way first because this is a dead end with a treasure, whereas the path on the right is actually a proper path. And this one I'll just show because there are like 4 monsters here, which actually we've seen. I think I just showed it in the last fight or the one before that anyway. But we see how quickly we can deal with these guys. This time there's no preemptive strike, but we still do a lot of damage rather quickly. Like I said, I think I've leveled up pretty decently for this section, and I think that remains true for the most part of the game. And we get casino tickets. Yay, that was worth it. Not really. And we have more battles. I think I skipped these ones, and I think we need to head back down. There's nothing here, so let's change this back to going down. I don't think you really need to because you can just jump back down, but it makes things faster, I guess. And now we go to the path on this side. There's nothing here, so let's go to this section and see where this path takes us. Luckily somehow there's no fights here, so you can get lucky and you may not fight a lot, but there are a lot of fights to be had if you go the wrong way and whatnot. So we see a few people here. Again, I don't know if I could do anything to stop people turning into a Lassie, so which is why I came down this way, which was why I decided to fight these guys. I didn't know if my efforts would bring any fruition, but they're basically pointless. They're only good for if you want to get some items, but even then only the rare items matter really. And do I show this battle? Yep, I show this one as well. I don't want to skip all of them. And I still have my TheDamonForever as a commando. I don't really change my monsters all that much. Oh, my voice is hopefully that's better.
Threat level signal. All sections of academia on high alert.
What threat? I hope they're not talking about us.
The bots must see us as intruders.
That can't be good. We should look for a way to slip through.
terminal's on. Shall we do some snooping?
Snoop away. We can't fight back if we don't know what we're facing.
So somehow Sarah's really good at technology stuff. Suddenly. So let's examine this and see what's up.
Stand by for instructions.
So basically the security itself is telling us how to deactivate the system, the defense system, so you have to face certain enemies, and they're the Ravager looking enemies there, robot Ravagers there. And you also get a map of Academia. So let it be known that in the future we'll be facing a lot of battles.
I don't think it is a who.
Continuous battles as well. So I didn't know what was here to do, and at least these people aren't turning into the sea, so let's talk to them.
The database is being flooded with corrupt information.
Corrupt information? Is that a side effect of the paradox?
That's the current theory. At this rate, it won't be long before the entire network is infected.
Is there anything we can do to help?
There is. The paradox seems to be spreading from our topographical databanks. If we can replace this section with the correct data, maybe we can stop the corruption.
And we can help you do this?
Yes, you can. What we need is data from places that someone has physically visited. We need area maps that are 100% confirmed.
So yep, this mission here is a simple mission, and it takes up like 10 fragments or something, if I'm not mistaken. And that's basically collecting maps. Well, I'm not sure if you need the maps. You just need to explore every single place that you come to on the Historia Crux. Well, I think almost every area at least. And then you'll be able to see in the main menu when you open your map how much you've explored under key items. Yeah, so all the maps I guess that you can receive as a key item are the maps that you need to 100%.
You have to stay away from the security bots. They're out of control and attacking humans left and right.
And we have Chocolina, but let's examine this first. And we get another gate seal. Cool, I guess. Now this is the beginning of a new episode or new chapter, so Chocolina should have some new stuff here.
They used to be regular people, you know? They lived their lives just like you and me. Well, not exactly like me, of course, since I'm not human. I feel so blue, but I might feel better if you buy something.
So that was random. Suddenly Chocolina's telling us that she's not human. Okay, good to know, I guess. And she was a bit sad there. But she has some new items, some new weapons as well. And as you can tell, I don't have the required materials to make some of the other weapons listed down below. But I can buy these newer weapons that increase strength and magic. The thing is, I think the weapons that I have kind of like increase your ATB rate regeneration or increase your chain bonus or something like that. So it's kind of a decision, I guess, a choice whether you want to go for something that's stronger in terms of pure strength and magic, or something that gives you a better ATB rate recharge, or gives you better chaining. So for instance, chaining with Sarah would be decent because I primarily use her as a Ravager, so having her have a high chain bonus would be pretty decent. But I don't have enough materials to buy those stuff. Not that I know where to get them either, unless you look at a guide or look at the bestiary. So let's buy Noel's weapon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy Sarah's as well, because I'm pretty happy with the weapon Sarah has at this moment in time. And we also have a few new accessories, some of the durable and delicate stuff. I think I mentioned this before, but they're important because they make the capacity of your accessories, you know, because more of them will fit when you have like a delicate accessory rather than a normal one. A durable, I think, costs more capacity, so you know, again, it's decisions and choices, I guess.
Some way, no matter how indirectly.
So yeah, I think this is near the end of this episode. This isn't a long one because we've got a lot of battles up ahead as well. So hopefully we can be done with this area in the next episode. I think I equipped Noel's new weapon here. And just checking out the different abilities, the different stats that they have before we end this episode. but there's really nothing much else to see, I don't think. I wanted to check out Sarah's stats as well to see if buying her weapon, her new weapon, would be good. But the abilities that she has are pretty decent, and I don't really want to lose the ATB charge that she has, so I think I'm going to keep her weapon for now. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes in the next episode, I guess. And yeah, just checking back and forth again. But that's all for this episode, folks. Thanks for watching, and join me next time as we delve more into this issue in Academia 400 in Final Fantasy XIII-2 and see if we can solve this problem. Thanks for watching. See you later.